Hello fellow cine enthusiasts, my name is Christina and welcome to another Let's Get Reelz movie review. Today's movie I will be reviewing for you is Ocean's 8, starring a whole plethora of great actresses. It begins with Debbie Ocean, played by Sandra Bullock. She is going out on parole from jail. She ran a con that went bad, or she was part of a con that went bad, and she got thrown in jail for 5 years, and now she's out on good behavior after she promised she would not turn to a life of crime like her family. Her brother is the deceased Danny Ocean from the Ocean's 11, 12, and 13 movies, and she is raring to go. She's all set. As soon as she walks out, she even says, "I have $45, I can do whatever I want." And she immediately starts stealing stuff and conning people and just getting her way. While Debbie was in jail, she came up with this really elaborate plan to steal a very expensive and very rare Cartier necklace called the Toussaint. And she recruits her friend Lou, who used to be her conning partner a few years back, and a whole host of other people, including Amita, who is a jeweler, or she is like a diamond appraiser, I guess. She's played by Mindy Kaling. You have 8 Ball, played by Rihanna, who is the hacker. Tammy, played by Sarah Paulson, who is, I guess, she is the thief. And then you have Helena Bonham Carter, who is the fashion designer, but she's in a bit of trouble, so they recruit her to design a dress to get the Toussaint for a famous actress named Daphne Kluger, played by Anne Hathaway. And then they have a pickpocketer, Constance, played by Awkwafina, and that pretty much, I think, rounds out the cast, the main cast of Ocean's 8. It's got a great story. I really liked it. They plan to do a heist at my favorite museum and one of my homes away from home, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Only they are not going to steal art. They are going to steal the Toussaint diamond at the Met Gala. Ooh, the big Met Gala. Ooh, hopefully you guys know what that is. The Met Gala is hosted every year for the Costume Institute at the museum, their latest big blockbuster summer exhibits, and they go inside this Met Gala, and it was so cool. It was awesome. I mean, it's not a real Met Gala, but I can just imagine what it must really be like. I actually had a teacher in school, in grad school, who went, and she said it's not that great. She said it was just kind of cool to see Uma Thurman smoking near the Temple of Dender, which, if you're not sure what that is, it's this big Egyptian temple that has its own space. Look, you'll see it in the movie. If you have seen Ocean's 8, that's the Temple of Dender. If you haven't, then definitely go look it up. It's a cool place in the Met. Anyway, to get back on track, this heist, they have everything figured out. Debbie has every single step, every single person. It's like chess pieces for her. She moves everybody around. She gets everybody to do what she needs to be done, and it works, and it's great. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to give too much away. It's just, I loved Ocean's 8 so much. I loved it for the fact that obviously it was an all-female cast, which was fan-freaking-tastic to see, because there are such great actresses out there. You know, of course, Sandra Bullock, Cate Blanchett was just freaking awesome. I love seeing her in this. Helena Bonham Carter is a chameleon who can just do whatever she's given. And then you have actresses like Mindy Kaling, who, yes, she's been in movies, but she's more known for her TV acting. You know, she was on the Mindy Project, she was on The Office, she's been in a couple of other things here and there. And then you have Awkwafina, who really, I never even heard of her before this. Apparently she's a rapper and she's a comedian, so I'm looking forward to hearing her stuff and seeing more of her, because she was really good. I liked what her character brought to the story, because she was kind of like this weirdo, and I liked how Awkwafina played this character, like this thief, and it was just great. She was so good. Rihanna, I had never seen in a movie before, and she was very good too. I liked her a lot. like I said, I just love this entire cast. They work so perfectly together. Helena Bonham Carter, I have to give a major shout out to, because she was a fashion designer in this movie, and holy crap, was she, like, to me, the epitome of, like, a contemporary fashion designer. Or maybe it's just me thinking that she looks like a cross between Betsy Johnson and Vivienne Westwood. She had that kind of, like, eccentric look. But with, like, the clothes that she was wearing, it was, like, very Helena Bonham Carter, and I loved it. I just, as I said, she is a chameleon, Helena Bonham Carter, and God, I just loved her. I loved her so much. And I have to give a huge mention to the Met for letting a movie film in there, because they had once, I think, been asked to do the newest Thomas Crown, the version with Pierce Brosnan and Rene Russo, but they wouldn't let anybody inside because of security reasons, and it was supposed to be an art heist in a museum. But this time they let them in, and it was so cool because, like I said, the Met is my home away from home, so I knew, like, every piece that they showed, I know exactly where it is. And they showed a shot of my girl, Madam X. She is gorgeous, and I was so happy. I think I freaked my friend out when I was like, oh my god, my girl. And I also have to mention that Sophie Tucker song, Best Friend. I love Sophie Tucker, so that got me so excited. It plays at the beginning of the movie. So that was my more of a ramble than a review of Ocean's 8. Definitely go check out Ocean's 8 if you haven't. I loved everything about this movie. I love the way it all played out. The cast, I just went on forever about the cast. It was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and it was definitely a movie that needed to be made. So I hope you guys liked this ramble/review of Ocean's 8. If you like this review/ramble in any way, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comments down below if you have seen Ocean's 8. Let me know what you think. What was your favorite part? Who's your favorite character? How'd you like the storyline? Are you insanely jealous that, you know, these people got to go to the Met Gala for a new exhibit that was a fake new exhibit? Whatever you want to talk about, please leave them in the comments. And also in the comments, if you guys have any suggestions whatsoever of any kind of movies you want me to watch, leave them there. And if I pick your movie and I watch it and I review it, I will give you a shout out. How freaking cool is that? And also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification, because my uploading is here or there for further Let's Get Reelz movie reviews, because that is what I like to do here. And as always, keep watching movies and stay absolutely fabulous.